So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
You do that thing that I do sometimes where you just pick a, pick a button you think would be that position. Like every once in a while, I'm like, like when the buttons go away, I'm like, I think my tight end's probably X.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
What his name is.
Yeah, that guy that always ends up in free agency and
good with a PAT,
superstar,
and that makes the score 7-0.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Oh, what
and
the
he's going to be taken
fuck?
down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Throwing, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing deep for Galladay. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Is this intercepted?
Wow,
it is.
okay.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
1st and 5, because how fucking far down the field that was.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hurts. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week.
Holy shit, guys, what am I paying this over?
We always talk about the internal clock
7 times last week
and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football.
Hurts fumbles it.
Come on,
I might just tackle him.
points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And this one complete to Smith. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw from his end zone, Jones. And complete, right side.
I hate this game.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the Hurts fumbles it.
Can we pick up a fucking fumble?
And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
Good. Suck it, Giants. This is all those fumbles that they had in that Super Bowl. They recovered every single one.
After one, it's 9-0.
Coming back.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
That was catchable, totally. If only I fucking didn't do that. He would have jumped another 10 feet in the air and caught it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st down, Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Could still be 0-0, but you know,
now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And fumble on the 1st touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, how many drives? You got 3 drives already? Yeah, you do.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across the
field today, I think. All right. It's going to be one of those.
Congrats on your good play. Also, the guy you threw to got hurt.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Successful outcome.
And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 24, Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. Touchdown! Kenny Galladay with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Gano the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Ow.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a... And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Leonard Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here comes Pettis on the return. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jones on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Kadarius Toney, his intended target, and it's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
I would never recommend
And Gano's kick is right through.
Didn't you just make one yesterday?
That will do it for this first half.
No,
So
I mean, I never a single
Stadium
time
with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast down to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Like
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We're going to ask for it to fucking be worth the investment.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 7. Off play action. Jones being chased out left. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Jones now throwing on first down. He targets Ingram for another grab. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They go play action here on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
Probably dead. Most of the referees are fucking 80 anyway, so I can say.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. That's caught by Galladay. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Anything that ran that viewers
Gano following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This guy's pretty cordial about that fucking
insult to his fucking head.
death wish upon his I'm talking to Cleat Blake.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd and inches, Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Fucking guy's gas.
Emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
What? What is this? Okay, fuck it.
On 1st down, Jones.
Okay.
And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
The guy you just specifically changed your strategy for, yeah, he's on linebacker. Cool.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it.
Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted.
Still true.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 15 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical. You figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Quincy Roche brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Flush to his right.
In your face!
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think he was wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
He kind of crossed the line while I was setting up a low pass.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
I'm going to show you, man.
Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm not going to lie to you, Jalen. If we're going to be taunting people or running for 2 yards, you got to make that throw.
Blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus
It's kind of one we have to have.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. On 1st down, Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but